Χριστός Ανέστη. Χριστός Ανέστη. Χριστός Ανέστη. Δόξα αυτού κτήμηνο έργεσιν. Προσκυνούμενα αυτού κτήμηνο έργεσιν. Καλησπέρα, χρόνια πολλά, Χριστός Ανέστη. Είναι τόσο όμορφο να είμαστε εδώ. Tonight is beautiful. I know, for those of you who were here last year, you know that I like to talk a little bit. And I guess the microphone cut out, but that's okay. I'm going to try and talk as loud as I can, and it's nice and warm, so you have to listen to me. Again, Christos Anesti, beautiful night. I just want to tell you a quick little story about last year. Last year, on Pascha, after tonight, the next day, and as you all know, for us priests, Holy Week is 30 hours worth of services, so we're tired at the end. And once we finish the Agape service, which is at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, where we read the Gospels in multiple languages, I got a call just when I was about to go home and enjoy the lamb with my family, as I'm sure all of you want to enjoy. And I got a call, someone was passing away in Orangeville, which is an hour and a half away. And of course, being a sinful and selfish person, I didn't want to go. But I went, because I'm a priest and I have to. But it was one of the most beautiful experiences. We drove all the way up there, and we got there, and there was an elderly woman named Maria, and she was in a coma for 5 days. She had cancer, and she was on her last. And the family had called me on Pascha to commune her. She was non-responsive for 5 days. So I went there, and it was so beautiful. And this is why we should all think about what we're here to do and who we are as Orthodox Christians. As soon as I communed her, she woke up. And she spoke to me for 15 minutes. And she was able to say goodbye to her family. And she was able to learn who I was and to thank me for coming there. And later that night, she fell back in her coma and she fell asleep in the Lord. And I drove back 2 hours to my family, back to my home. And by the time I got home, it was 6 o'clock at night. There was no lamb left. But my stomach may have been empty, but my heart was full. And this is one of the most beautiful things that I know there's many of us here, and I know every year I say the same thing. Stay as much as you can. Come to the Lord's Supper. Receive Holy Communion if you can. If not this Holy Week, if not tonight because there's too many of us, tomorrow, the next day, the next week, prepare yourselves. Because we as Orthodox Christians have this beautiful thing, which is that Christ gives himself to us. And he gives himself to us completely. And he gives himself to us in ways that no other person can. And we are here tonight to give ourselves to him. And so God bless all of you for coming out tonight, but not just tonight. Don't come just for the Fos. Come for your families. Come for yourselves. Come for your lives. There's nothing more important in our lives than this. And so again I say, Christos Anesti. Christos Anesti. Christos Anesti. Christos Anesti.